Hi friends. So excited. We're going to do a 90s blowout today with some hot rollers and a volume. So I've not done this since my hair has been short, so I'm excited to try it, see how it turns out. My hair, honestly, today could be a wash day for me, but we're gonna stretch it out a little further. So Launch has their Black Friday in July sale. It started today. So it's up to 70% off. And I love this Stardust dry shampoo. I used to use it a good bit when we were in Tennessee. And then it's fantastic to travel with because it's non-aerosol. You can kind of see it smells like coconuts. Say hey when you're hopping on. And this is great to kind of absorb all that extra oil in your hair if you're wanting your hair to have some extra grit. So I'm gonna just put this all over and then we're gonna kind of give a little blowout. My hair is dry and it's been days since I've washed it. Trying to decide if I want to try for like a side part or whatever we're gonna try for. But I think the biggest thing is to get started with some heat and rollers, and then we'll give it a few minutes and then take the rollers out. So this takes about 2 minutes for it to heat up. So I'm just gonna use that time to like smooth out my hair. Because I'm gonna wait to shape it until it's like actually hot. I'm just getting the tangles out right now. I did do my makeup already. I thought sometimes a hair transformation like looks a little off if my makeup's not already done. So I need a little more right here. The great thing about a volume, you can use it on wet or dry hair and it evenly distributes the oil or products through your hair. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we're gonna let that heat up because it does take like a minute or two, similar to a curling iron for those plates to get hot. So I'm just gonna separate my hair into sections. And I'm gonna put a little bit of glass hair on my hair. Glass hair is a thermal heat protectant, but it also activates shine. And we are going to be going upward and rotating. Just like this, okay? Trust the process. I also tried to put on like a 90s outfit, like a 90s mom fit. I'll show you the full outfit at the end. For this under layer, I'm not gonna worry about hot rollers. I can get a lot of volume just using this tool. By using a little bit of glass here, it's gonna help your shape hold, and it's also gonna add shine. Just by feeling around. And I'm kind of like holding it here and I lift up and rotate like upward. And this is nice and hot now. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next section. Taking this section up. I need some glass here, sorry. I'm excited to do this because I haven't tried it since my hair's been short, but I see like my Pinterest board is full of these like beautiful, bouncy, wonderful kind of curls on a bob, like a lot of flowy, and I'm like, let's try it. I'll show you a full outfit, but I linked the jeans Tammy in the description of the video. So my full outfit's linked in the description, or if you drop the word me, if you don't see links, you can drop the word me and I can send them to your inbox. So hopefully if there was, I saw some necklace comments, some jean comments, just little outfit stuff. So if you wanted any of that, you can just say me and I'll send it to you. You've watched Veda's ER video so much. She is so funny. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my gosh, that it really popped off. It had it has like almost 2 million views between Instagram and Facebook. So we always joke like we should do more Veda content. She's so funny. So, but my inbox has just been like full of it today. So they do make a low volume with an adjustable head where you can take it off and put on different sizes. This size is the 60. And while it's hot, I am going to add a hot roller. Just to these front framing sections. Really go upward, want as much volume as possible. And then going to add this, just like that. I'm gonna do it in the same section. Just that we get a lot of lift. No, my 3-year-old, she never meets a stranger, and she is like the definition of an extrovert. Like if you've ever wondered, like, I'm not sure if I'm introverted or extroverted. I think sometimes when you watch things through your children, you're like, this is what an extrovert looks like, where they're just like so charged meeting new people. That's how she lives her life. Okay. Start the Veda show. I actually love my short hair. It's so easy and I can do it several different ways. And I've really been loving it. I wish I had cut it shorter sooner. I was just like holding on to the little dead ends, and now I feel like it's going to grow a lot better. It's a lot healthier. It's not like stringy and everything on the ends, and it is really fast to do. Then in this back section, same thing. Just rotating upward. Okay, so Launch has their tools on sale, their hair care on sale, all the things. So, depending on what you need. The Black Friday and July sale started today. They also offer Afterpay, so if there's something you want, but you want the deal, but you're worried it's gonna sell out, you can break it up over interest-free payments, which is really nice. Okay. We're gonna do this top section now. Actually, I do want glass hair on this as well. It's like a really fine mist. Okay, share this video, comment, share below. Let me know in the comments if you think a side part or a middle part would be better. Somewhere I have a whole bag full of hot rollers, but I am not sure where that is, so we're just gonna make do. These are actually a little smaller. Like, these are the bigger ones, and I wanted the bigger ones for up top as well, but I don't know where they are. So this will work. I at least have enough to like make it work. So I'm just kind of rotating forward. It'll be a little bit hot, so be careful as you're working with it. Let me see if I have a little clip. Don't mind me. Enough to keep it where it needs to be. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to let this sit for maybe 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna hang out and talk. Again, if you don't have time for the hot rollers, you can get a really great blowout just with the low volume. I do recommend that your hair needs to be about 70 or 80% dry before you use this tool. Okay, perfect. Two more curlers. So today I'm just using it on dry hair with a little bit of glass hair. So I was telling somebody this week, like, you are never too old or been doing something too long that you cannot reinvent yourself. What that means is, I think as a mom, sometimes you can get in, this is for me what it means, like you can get in a funk. You can feel like, I don't feel like myself anymore. I don't even know what I like. I don't know who I am. I don't even know, like, what are my hobbies outside of my kids. I've been wearing the same hair the certain way. I don't feel good in my own skin, like whatever that looks like. But it's like, if you've gone up in clothes and you need to buy new clothes, say your clothes don't fit anymore, okay? Like, if you were trying to be the best version of yourself, your dream self, how would she dress? What would her hair look like? What would she eat? Where would she go? Like, and start, like, how would she go to the grocery store? Would she go to the grocery store, like, as a slob in pajamas? Would she put herself together? And that has been so healing for me, of like, what would my best self, like, if I really want to make changes and feel my best, or feel my best self, what would that look like? What would my, and at some points in my life, it's been like, I just want to do my own thing. I want pink hair, funky colors. I want to bold, whatever. And then at other times, it's like, okay, I think I'm leaning more towards this. Like, maybe it's maturity, maybe who knows what it is. But I think that it's just good to remember that. Like, we don't have to put ourselves in a box. And if we have put ourselves in one, you can decide if, like, do you like your box? You're a grown up. If you don't like it, we can change. So, okay. Yes, Julie, you love your volume. Saves you so much time and your hair looks amazing after. It's amazing. So I'm going to take this tool. I'm going to, like, wave it over with it turned on. And just, like, let it heat up these curls just a little more. Let it sit for a few minutes, especially this one. Make some TrimFit and some electrolytes. I have self-diagnosed myself with POTS, if you've never heard of it. No, actually, I was just doing that so you could get ready. We don't have to wait for 10 more minutes. I just was worried maybe you'd be running late. So you have 10 minutes. I know, I'm taking them somewhere. Okay, so it's called POTS, but basically it's where your heart rate gets elevated really quickly, or your blood pressure like spikes, don't handle heat well. There's like a whole series of things. Your legs feel heavy, but basically a friend of mine was like, I think you have this. She has it, and she was like, you have every symptom. And so one of the biggest things you can do is add electrolytes to your diet. So I just got these from Beautiful You. I'm also going to order, Make has a brand, it's the tropical one. I'm going to order that as well, but my goal is to take electrolytes every single day and see if that makes a difference. So yes, my necklace is on my LTK. So if you are wanting a necklace, it's linked. You can also say, like, me, drop over me, and I'll send you links. What's the gate? Can I help with you, my child? All right, I'm gonna do this. Okay, did you feel the earthquake there yesterday? I did not.
Last night?
Yes, did you feel it?
I felt it.
What? I didn't feel it.
I felt it. It was at like 10.
Yes, it was.
It was at 10, and I was laying in my bed. I wasn't moving at all. And I was laying in my bed, and I felt my bed shaking. And I was
did not feel it.
I was like, what is going on? And so I told Bella, I was like, did you feel that? She's like, feel what? And I was like,
You're the only one.
Just like shaked. And I was
Apparently
like, while my bed was shaking, I saw like the chandelier going like this. And I was like,
why didn't you come to me?
Because I didn't know how urgent it was. And I thought I was getting...
Crazy?
Yeah, paranoid.
No, did you know what happened?
I knew it happened. I thought it was an earthquake, but I was like gonna like freak Lola out.
Okay, so we were in a group chat with a lot of friends here, and they're like, did you feel the earthquake? Our pool's going crazy, or different things. And Adam and I were like, no, I didn't feel a thing. Like, nothing. Like not even my.
It was
Lexi felt it.
crazy. My bed, I literally was, I was like moving like this, and I was
didn't
like,
feel
what's
it.
going on?
Like Ivory didn't get up. No, I didn't feel it at all.
I've never had, and I checked my weather app
Yes.
but it didn't say there was an earthquake or anything. So I was like,
I'll give you an app to. Yeah, it was like a 5.8, and it was in the Dominican Republic. But they say that people felt it all the way here. And then last night was the night of San Juan, where people go out into the water for good luck. Well, then there was like, it's not a tsunami warning, but riptide warnings because of the earthquake. So, anyways,
I felt it.
I was like, I felt bad for the people who were going to go out swimming. We weren't going to go, but.
It was weird.
If that ever happens.
I didn't know what it was.
Okay,
we
need to have an earthquake talk in case it ever happens again. Okay, let me finish this. I love you. I'll be done in 4 minutes.
I was literally in my bed, and then I feel my bed shaking. And I was literally going like this, and my pillow was shaking, everything was shaking.
What?
Yeah, my chandelier was shaking.
I was watching Downton Abbey. I didn't feel or notice a thing.
Did not know. Well, it's because your room is pitch black.
I had a TV on. Anyways, if you haven't tried the lemon lime, it tastes like key lime pie, then you mix it with your TrimFit. It's so good.
That was my foot, not my butt.
That's the first time we've ever felt
Experienced an earthquake.
experienced an earthquake.
I don't think I've ever experienced it.
We haven't. But anyways, I didn't experience it. Anyways,
You didn't experience it, you just
I just didn't know it. I wasn't even asleep. Anyways,
I remember telling Lola, I was like, did you feel that? And she's like, feel what? I was like,
yeah. So it wasn't, the thought of a tsunami is scary. So that's what I looked into immediately. I was like, should we be worried about a tsunami? Because we do live close to the ocean. We don't live on the beach, but we are close enough that if a tsunami was coming, we would want to get up to higher ground. Where our neighborhood is, we can't see the beach from here, and there are some hills. So I guess it depends on how big it would be. Like, I don't know for sure a tsunami could get to our neighborhood. Some of our friends that live right on the water, obviously it could. But a tsunami hasn't really hit here either. So I'm not going to spend my days, like, tornadoes in Tennessee were way scarier than that. But to me, just because you never knew it could happen like anytime, all the time. And so, but I definitely like looked it up. It said there was no risk of it, and then I went to bed. So anyways, I love her so much. She's so funny. I didn't feel it. I even was like, but we probably do need to have a conversation. Like, if this happens, what would we do? I need to Google it. I don't even know. So some people on the other side of the island feel little tremors. We've never felt any. We've been here over a year. So we're in Puerto Rico. But that one last night happened in the Dominican Republic. Okay, let's take this hair down and see what it looks like. Anybody ready? I'm so excited for this. Rollers out. And if you could also do this like before you did your makeup, then you could be doing your makeup while the rollers are in your hair. And then that tends to like not be that you're just sitting for a minute. We'll just see how our hair is doing for whether or not we're gonna go side. I think we're totally going side today. Okay, let's do some hairspray and some marula oil. If you've been looking for something to help your hair be extra shiny, I highly recommend Lange's 7-second miracle treatment. Use it after you, so shampoo and conditioner, I would use the Miss Bonds. It's so good at adding shine to your hair and helping your hair be healthy. And so I would do Miss Bonds, shampoo, conditioner, and serum. But anyways, the 7-second, so your shampoo, conditioner, then like hot sauce, the 7-second miracle treatment on your hair. It's in a black bottle, and go do that. I feel like I could be an attorney today, just like Elle Woods moment. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with marula oil. It's a hydrating mist. Helps with like shine, but really texture and body without frizz. Yes, it's giving like Rachel Green vibes from Friends. Okay, so keep in mind, my hair is a blunt cut, has no layers, and it's a tiny bit shorter in the back than in the front. So depending on what your layers look like, will be how your hair looks, but very easy way to change your look by a little blowout with a little volume and some hot rollers. And some great hair care. Okay, I'll show you a full outfit. And it's just like such a classy outfit. Okay, these little like ballet shoes, they're so cute. Again, never forget, you're never too old to reinvent yourself. So if you want to look like something different today, you can get ready, you can throw on, look in your closets. This shirt is so old. These jeans are old, the shoes are new. But like, look and see like what do you have you could play with? How do you want the best version of yourself to look or feel today? And so today I'm feeling like a 90s mom with blowout. Friends, I hope you guys have the best day. If you haven't checked out Lange's Black Friday and July sale, check it out. You can save up to 70% off. I put it in the description of this video, or you can drop the word me below for links for everything. And I think this is really cute. I've not done this since my hair's been short, and I really love it. Like, how adorable. Can you imagine just like a little white dress? I definitely think I should see if I can fit these in my bag, because we are going on a vacation to Europe, and I feel like this is such a very like European hair look. So if you end up recreating this look, tag me, and I love to see what you guys do with your hair. It's so fun. So anyways, hope you have the best day ever, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.